Let's make sure. All right. Always good to see something live. Okay. Go ahead and grab all my stuff. Okay. Karthik, let me know when you're in the stream. You can hear me. And once you do, then we can go ahead and get started. Oh, waiting for Karthik. Hashtag waiting on Karthik. There's Karthik. All right. So the first thing I want to test then, I think is going to be the ally switch HP visual glitches stuff. So I'll go ahead, and I'll start off by using ally switch. So what I'd like you to do is just like hit both of my Pokemon, like just attack, just one of each. I'll use ally switch and then we'll see how that behaves. I also want to test ally switch's failure chance, because I know, or at least I've been told that ally switch has a chance to fail now. It's like on the same counter as protect. I probably should have given my Mega Man Mon protect then if I was going to do it that way, but it's okay. Hello, Discordial. So what we'll do then is, so I'll go ahead and I'll lead ally switch. Like I say, you can just do whatever. Because it also might be like person relative. I could imagine it's like based on like which side you're on. Also, let me know to make sure if the in-game to my voice file, like if you can hear me clearly. And if you can hear the game clearly as well. Like as long as you can hear me all right, then that's usually pretty good. Audio's good? Okay, excellent. Good to hear. Yep, okay. So I'm gonna start off by using ally switch. I also side target myself just to make sure that mechanic still works the same. So my Zen Headbutt should fail because I'm gonna be side targeting myself. And so you'll just mix up your targets. You'll just hit one on each. Got ally switch. Oh yeah, I could see that. It like had the 160 and then it like very quickly switched to 129. Let me see if it does the same thing over there. That seemed to update correctly. I don't know how that appeared on your side. I definitely saw like the HP bar like take a second to update. Okay, you set on myself and it failed, so that's good. Got 3. So we'll go ahead and do the exact same thing. It's pretty likely that ally switch will fail though. That's interesting. It tried to have me select the third move. It just kind of defaulted to selecting the third move there. Because that's what the Zen Headbutt's placement is in. So I'll go ahead and I'll just use Worry Seed on Braylon for now. Because ally switch either is, I don't know if it's guaranteed to fail or it only has a chance to fail. So it seems to have worked. So it's definitely not guaranteed to fail. That didn't look terribly unusual to me that time around. So it could be something from the opposing side we'll want to take a look at. I'll go ahead and use Ally Switch again. I want to make sure that that fails the same way that I'm thinking it's supposed to. So this time, Karthik, just go ahead and like don't do anything to me. Okay, I just failed. All right. Okay, Karthik, now what I'd like you to do is use Spore into my Rabska. I'm going to test Sleep Talk and... yeah, Sleep Talk and... Revival Blessing. So if this works, then this move is going to be insanely broken because it means you're not limited to just 1 PP. But... let's see if that's how it actually works. Also, Karthik, which one of these Pokemon has the clear amulet? Okay, so Spored. None of them? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Hello, the King Geodude. Sleep Talk? Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. Ha ha! It does work! No way, dude! No way they made this move be able to be called. Oh my gosh. You can call this. That's not going to use up your 1 PP. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. I still have my 1 PP. Yeah. Oh, that's insane, dude. You can Sleep Talk Revival Blessing. Oh my gosh. All right, well, that is a huge oversight on their part, I think. Good luck, Hackmons, because you can do, like, comatose cheese with that. And then it is over. That is extremely bad. Alright, well, this is gonna be fun. Alright. Okay, let's go ahead. Prankster Assist Revival Blessing? Yeah, that would work too. Well, you'd have to only have that as your only move on the team. But yeah, okay. So I'm using Parting Shot here into Clear Body to demonstrate that if my stats aren't lowered, then I don't switch out. Okay, yeah, because I didn't switch out there from that. We're gonna show this again with Clear Amulet. I'm testing quite a few things all at once here, I know, but that's okay. So I'm now gonna switch into my Scovillain. Karthik, did you bring... How do you... There we go. Okay, you didn't bring a Clear Body. That's okay though. I'm gonna test this just with my ally anyway. That is insanely broken. Because I assume that means you can Copycat with it too, and like all the other, like any other move that can call other moves. That's insane. I can't believe they didn't add that to like the list of moves that you can't do that with. Okay, so now I will use Spicy Extract on my ally Dragapult. And I want to see if this move... So, Spicy Extract, as you might know, it boosts the target's attack stat and harshly lowers its defense. I also want to see what it does normally, so I'm just going to go ahead and just use it on the Palmot. I want to see, like, what the order is. I would assume the attack raise happens first. Typically because, I mean, that's just the order that they normally do these things in. That's the way the description is read as well, but it might lower the defense first. Let's see what it does, so... Raises attack first, then lowers defense. So now if I use this on my Dragapult, what's that do? So if I use it on Dragapult, let's see what that does. Spicy Extract. Raises my attack. And then fails to lower defense. So, that's probably how it's going to behave with Clear Amulet as well. Everything I've seen with Clear Body and Clear Amulet indicate that they're the same effect to me. But I believe that's all I can do with this round. I guess we could do the Ditto thing too. So I'll go ahead and I'll switch in my Ditto. So what I'm going to show here is nothing, because Karthik DC'd. Or I DC'd, one of the two. I doubt I DC'd because I'm streaming on Twitch. And I didn't see my stream drop, so... someone has disconnected. Well, it's Karthik, that's okay. Hopefully it does not kick you off. Tons of packs, thank you for the follow. Hopefully you're enjoying content of us discovering how insanely broken this game is going to be. Okay, you're still online. Alright, well, I don't know. I guess we'll just reconnect them. I was about ready to forfeit anyway, so that works out. So let's go ahead. If you can go ahead and attach the Clear Amulet to one of your Pokemon, that'd be awesome, Karthik. And then I also want to look at Ally Switch from your perspective. So I'm going to also give my Dragapult I'm going to give it the Clear Amulet as well. No, please don't do that. Clear Amulet. I have to be careful scrolling through this. Clear Amulet. Alright, Clear Amulet. And then I'll just give it to my Rapska as well. Okay, so I can test a couple things with that. I'm still going to need Spicy Extract versus that. I still need all of these Pokemon, so I'll just go ahead and I'll keep them as is. Okay. So this time I'll leave the Scovillain and Rapska. Do either of you have Imposter? Yes, I do have Imposter. Your Altaria has the amulet? Okay, that's good. Yeah, I found a 5-star Ditto raid at some point. Puke. Which was very nice. Just completely lucked out on that. Okay. Imposter versus commanding? Sure, I can do that. Just remind me when we get to that point in time. I'm actually going to go ahead and switch. I'm going to do Spicy versus the Altaria, because that thing has Clear Amulet, and this does too, so I'll just switch that out. Okay, so interesting. It doesn't play the amulet's effect when you just use Mystical Fire. Yeah, there's the string for Clear Amulet. Right. So now if I use it into my Dragapult, I'm assuming, or if I use Spicy Extract into my Dragapult, I'm assuming my Clear Body is going to kick in first before the other. So we use Clear Mystical Fire. It won't do anything because I have both Clear Body and that. King Deitude, thank you for the subscription. Glad you're enjoying the content. So Attack Rose and then Clear Body. Yep. So it doesn't mention Clear Amulet. That makes sense to me. I would have been kind of surprised if it did. Okay. So next, you go ahead and stay in with everything, Karthik. I'm going to switch into Clear Smog. I don't happen to have Haze on me. That's kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. I'll also switch into my Bombardier. So, we've tested Sleep Talk. We tested Copycat. We tested Spicy Extract. So there's like a 90% chance, in my opinion, that Clear Smog is going to successfully remove stuff because that's how it works versus Clear Body. It's not the same thing. So like, see here, my Altaria, or the Altaria has +2 attack. So I'm going to go ahead and use Clear Smog into it. I'm also going to use Parting Shot into it, and so we'll see the same thing as Clear Body, where it's not going to lower it. This angle on the battle is kind of weird. See which one is faster. Okay, I use Parting Shot. So I can't lower its stats. And I don't switch. Because I wasn't able to successfully lower its stats. And see there, it says all stat changes were eliminated. And so that it did remove its +2 attack that we had previously given it. So that behaves the exact same way that I thought it would behave. I'm not even going to bother testing Haze. If you don't believe me that Clear Smog and Haze work the exact same way versus Clear Amulet, then you can test it yourself. We have other things to test. So, we've got... What else can I test here? I'm going to go ahead and switch in my Ditto. And we'll test, and we'll show this off. So... So I'm going to go ahead and Terastallize into a rock type. So this is a Terra Rock Ditto. It's also going to do a lot of damage to whatever I pick. I'm going to kill your Flutter Mane, because I don't like it. So... Because the Ditto is Terra Rock. And I'm going to show what happens when you switch it in and out. Which really shouldn't surprise anybody, but really nice to show it. Wow, the Flare Mane actually lived that. I'm impressed. It probably isn't perfect IV and all that stuff. So, Karthik, you go ahead and switch out your Flutter Mane. I'll switch out the Ditto Flutter Mane. So I'll switch into Rabska, and then I'll just continue wasting time. Wasting turns. Yeah. And so this Tinkaton is Fairy Steel. So you go ahead and stay in within it now, Karthik. I'm going to switch Ditto back in. I'm going to use Knockoff onto my ally that's switching in. And so this should be pretty straightforward to prove that Knockoff, like it's going to do neutral damage to my Ditto because it's going to be coming in as a rock type. So even though it's going to switch in as like Terastallized Ditto, right? So it's switching in as Terastallized Ditto. It's going to copy the Tinkaton, but it's going to copy my rock type on there, you see. And so you see Fake Out is a resisted hit. That's normal because it's rock anyway versus steel. But now if I use Knockoff, this will be a neutral hit. See, you can see there, it didn't say that it was not very effective because I'm actually a rock type. And you can tell because it says that I'm rock type. Now, I think the big question is, does it still have the steel and fairy underlying stabs? I'm going to guess the answer is yes, but I want to test that. So I'm going to go ahead and use Gigaton Hammer, and I'm just going to switch into something that can probably tank it. I'm going to switch into my Skull Villain. Karthik, could you please tell me what your Tinkaton's attack stat is? And I'll go ahead and I'll grab that as well. Gigaton is physical, right? Surely it's physical. No. No, it is physical. It's totally physical. Okay. 80. Okay. And now, let's go ahead and put in our... Oh, yeah, Ditto doesn't matter. So it's 80 attack. Oh, your Tinkaton has, like, no attack IVs. And then this has a 100, or has 78 defense. And that was before Moody potentially changed it, which I don't know if it did or not. 78. Gigaton. Oh, I don't have Gigaton Hammer in there. Let's put in Iron. I'll do Iron Head. And it's 160 base power. So... let me make a note of the HP I lost. 129 minus 75. Unfortunately, I'm going to time out. 129 minus 75. That did 54 damage. That is consistent with stab being active. If stab, so this is the numbers. So if I just thought of something. No, that wouldn't work. So if stab were not active, then that would have been an impossible damage range. So that should tell you like kind of how Ditto works. That's how all the type moves stuff work. You can't get rid of the Terra type. Once you've terrestrialized, it's impossible to get rid of it. Even if you transform, even if you soak it, like soaking it doesn't work. Even if you use like burn up or double shock to remove your type, it doesn't work. You cannot get rid of the type. Even if you like do a form change from like a disguise bust, that doesn't work either. So yeah, that's how that works. Karthik, if you would like to go ahead and switch into a Pokemon on your side that has Ally Switch, that would be awesome. And then we can see kind of the Ally Switch visual glitches from your perspective. You can get rid of it with any and reviving. Yes, you can get rid of it that way. Fainting does remove terastallization. But I mean once you are terrestrialized. Because when you faint, you no longer have terrestrialization anymore. Oh, you're not sure if you have Ally Switch in your boxes? Shoot. I thought we had that advanced, but that's okay. I'll go ahead and I'll forfeit then. Because we didn't really see the Ally Switch, like we kind of saw a little bit of it. We didn't see like the full effects for the visual HP glitches. So we'll have to look into that. In any case, hey, thanks Brandon for the subscription. So we'll go ahead and keep going. So I'll grab money. Yeah, that's a good question. I'm updating my notes as well, just to make sure I've got all of these things. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Copycat versus Revival Blessing, so you'll need to kill a couple of my mons. So I'm going to need this. Put away, and then I'm gonna grab Copycat. Yeah, we'll grab my opinion. Okay. Can remove you. I think we're done with you. I think we're done with you as well. I'll keep you around just in case. I will grab... What else? What else do I want? Copycat, these two. You need to kill some mons, so I'll grab some mons that are easy to kill. Okay. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll do the Copycat revival stuff, and then that should be good. If you want to go ahead and grab yourself a Tatsugiri and a Dondozo, that could be helpful. If you want to just go ahead and put those in your box. Or, yeah, in your battle box, that would be nice. There's a few things we'll want to test with that. You don't have them? Okay, that's fine. I have them. No, that's all right. We'll go ahead and do just the Copycat ones that I've already locked in. That does mean we probably can't test Imposter, though. I don't think we can test Imposter, but that's all right. So I'll go ahead. So what you'll do is you'll first off just kill my 2 leads, just like annihilate them, and then I'll do Revival Blessing Copycat. Does anyone know how many of the 8 abilities are in the game? Like Pixelate, Aerolate, stuff like that? I think only Pixelate's in the game with Sylveon, right? Trying to think if there's anything else. Interesting finds? Yeah, Billa, I found that Sleep Talk works with Revival Blessing. I'm gonna test Copycat here now. Which means that moves that call other moves can call that. Hey Billa, have you found where land mode is? Because I don't know where that's at either. Oh, my Whooper is too strong. He is OP. Alright. There is no land mode? Wonderful. I bet you're having fun with that. Maybe they'll patch it in. Fingers crossed. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if that would work. We'll have some fun with that, because I don't think we've done wireless stuff like that ever at a regional. I think it's always been either infrared. Oh, you can't lock battle boxes either? Wonderful. Yeah, sure. Surely they'll just add that later, right? Okay. Let me see my speeds on stuff. Guessing this is probably 1 point. Oh, it's 53. Ooh, Rapini might be faster than that. No, it's not. Thank goodness. Okay. So, this will be fine. Just, like, attack yourself, Karthik. Hopefully your Altaria is not slower than my, Revival Blessing guy. Oh, that's even better. Okay, so I use Revival Blessing. Rolts. And let's see if I can copycat it. Yep, I can copycat it just fine. This isn't broken at all. Oh. Easy revive. Easy peasy. Go ahead and switch everything out, Karthik. Use just... Well, actually... Yeah. Well, no, because I won't have a mon to revive again. That's fine. I'll go ahead and I'll forfeit then. But it does work with Copycat as well, so that probably means it works with all the moves that call other moves. Probably means you can, like... Well, you wouldn't be able to instruct it because you'd be out of PP, but... does Railu get Copycat? Oh. I doubt it'd be that good. I don't even know if Revival Blessing is going to be good. Probably not. The Sleep Talk thing, though, I am concerned about. I'm not concerned about this in doubles at all. But in singles, that seems, like, bad that Sleep Talk works with it. Because you could do, like, Rest Sleep Talk and then just call Revival Blessing. So, I mean, that's going to get insta-banned in all the OU tiers. It's probably getting banned in doubles OU as well, I'd imagine. I mean, that's just way too good. Because that's infinite Revival Blessings. Or not infinite, but it's 16 Revival Blessings. Okay. So, the next thing that we'll do... let's see here. Let's go ahead and do Mycellium Might Precision. So, Karthik, for this one, I wanted to... We were talking about this on whether or not Mycellium Might is like if it's like Lagging Tail, or if it's like actually negative priority. We don't really know yet, so let's go ahead and I'll put that in there. I'll put it in there alongside a Lagging Tail mon. So I'll grab. Let's see here. Where did I put you at? Probably over in my in-game box. Yeah, it is. Okay. And then I'll just grab some mon with a Lagging Tail. And I'll have a mon that's faster with a Lagging Tail and a mon that's slower with a Lagging Tail. So hopefully this guy is faster. Lagging Tail. I passed it. Yeah, oh, there it is. Perfect. And then I'll grab a very slow mon. I don't know how fast that would end up being. Let's go to box one. And one of these guys should be really slow. Isn't Wiglet like no speed at all? No, apparently has a lot of speed. Oh, whatever. I'm just gonna put it on this opinion. Okay, put a Lagging Tail on the PP. Okay. Place this opinion with this opinion. Then I'm gonna grab Focus Punch. Because that's the next, like, priority move. So I don't have Focus Punch. Okay. Well, it wouldn't even really matter anyway, because Focus Punch is -3. Is Avalanche in the game? I don't even know if I have anything with Avalanche. I don't think Revenge is in the game anymore. Avalanche is in the game. Okay. So I can go ahead and grab Avalanche. Oh, that's not wrong. One. Okay. Yep, I've got a couple Pokemon. What do you know? It's a Titan. Okay. So we've got all of these guys. I've got Avalanche. I've got my Lagging Tail, so I think that should be enough for us to check this. So for this one, Karthik, you're just going to be killing turns. You won't have anything really to do here. Because I'm just basically going to be using Spore and then, like, aligning it with my ally stuff. So we can see here my Toadscruel at 50. Can I summary it, please? It has 112 speed. Fluttermane has 144 speed, so it is faster. So we'll go ahead and bring all these guys. So we'll click done. And we'll see how this interacts basically with Lagging Tail. My guess is that it's basically Lagging Tail, but for status moves, but it's hard to tell. Or it's hard to know for sure. Until you test it. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and click Spore. And this get fire. And we'll see what this does. Great Tusk. Okay, so my guy went first there. So it went after Lagging Tail in this case. So let's go ahead and I will now switch into my Happiny, which is also holding the Lagging Tail item. And then we'll do the same thing. But Happiny is slower. Oh, you faked out the... I guess that's fine. I don't care if it moves that turn or not anyway. So I'll go ahead and I'll click Spore again. Now I'll click Pound. So let's see here. So Great Tusk is asleep. Let's see which one moves first between these two. Okay, I moved first with Toadscruel. Yeah, but before Happiny. So since Happiny had the Lagging Tail item, that means that it is a like half steps sort of like Lagging Tail-esque ability. So that's how that behaves. I'm kind of curious if what happens if you give it Lagging Tail and that. Like if you also give the Toadscruel Lagging Tail. So we might test that. That'll require me to forfeit though. Is there anything else I can do before I forfeit? I can show it off with Avalanche just to kind of prove it, I guess. The one relevant thing this will be for is means like you can, like with Toadscruel, which I'm pretty sure is a bad Pokemon anyway in VGC, but if it was good, then it means you could like Spore a Trick Room Setter. And before it actually went for Trick Room. Spore and Avalanche. And the Spore will go before Avalanche because Spore itself doesn't have negative priority. Yep. Exactly as expected. So I'll go ahead and I'll forfeit. And then I'll do the same thing, but I'll give the lagging tail to Toadstool, and we'll do the same test with Happini. Okay. You have to, if you make the sandwich, then you get, like, infinite shinies. The sandwiches are, like, broken. How do you... Oh, shoot, that's not the right button I want to press. Where is my... There we go. There's this guy. Take away that. Switch back over to here. Give this a lagging tail. Yeah. Okay, so we got this. We no longer need Revival Blessing. We're done testing that. We're done testing this guy. I'm going to go ahead and grab... this one. I'm also going to grab my Toxapex. I'm going to need you for later. Grab Bullet Seed. Okay. Okay, and then we'll test with our Happini and Toadstool here. And then we'll move into a couple of follow-ups to Rage Fist that I've seen people ask about online, since I did some research on that last stream. Okay, so pound. That's 4. Now, you could probably reproduce the same effect with holding the ability, actually holding the ability, with having the ability stall and holding the item lagging tail. So it would be reproducible in past games. So this isn't going to be a unique behavior. This would just be another example of it that you could do now. I assume it doesn't, like, doubly put you back or something. Yep, I'm still moving first. So that finishes that bit off. Mycellium Might. So I'll go ahead and I'll switch back to my Annihilate, and I'll switch to my Bramblin. Somebody was asking me... I think quite justifiably, if there's a difference between, like, the traditional multi-hit moves, like, for example, what I'm going to use here, a Bullet Seed, and the, and moves like Population Bomb, which are more like Triple Axle, where they have, like, independent hits. They're not quite the same thing. Multi-hits, like, it's, like, Triple Axle, that as a multi-hit, and Bullet Seed, that as a multi-hit, are not the same thing. I expect they're going to behave the same way for the purposes of Rage Fist, but we can test that, so... I'll go ahead and just kill a turn. Oh, actually, I can... That's a ghost type, so I can hit myself. And then I'll Bullet Seed into the Annihilate. And then I will need to pull up Annihilate and my Toxapex and Damage Calculator. So let's count how many times this hit. 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay, that's good. So that would be 200 base power. And let's go ahead and grab my stats real fast. So Annihilate is 156 attack. If I recall correctly, Toxic X was 172. Yep, okay. So I'll go ahead and I'll Rage Fist into my Bramblin here, which we'll be switching to not Heavy and E, but Toxapex. And so, if this is a 200 base power hit, then it should do something in this range. 119 down to 17. That seems pretty consistent to me. 119 minus 17. I did 102 damage, which was a min roll. This certainly would not have been possible with 100 base power, like if it only counted that as one hit, or if it counted as no hits, which would make no sense. But if it counted it all as like one hit, then that would only be a 50 base power change, and so it'd only go to 100 base power, which would not give possible rolls for that. So that works that out for traditional multi-hits. Let's see here. Trying to figure out, Karthik, if there's anything else that we can do before trading. Oh yeah, that's easily the best one it gets. It gets like Oblivious and Water Veil. No shot that you wouldn't use Unaware. I mean, Oblivious is what? Just anti, like, taunt and stuff? Taunt, Encore, Torment. None of those matter. Unaware is way better. Oblivious is for Intimidate. Yeah, isn't it a physical attacker, though? Oh, if it isn't... Oh, if it's a physical attacker, then yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm looking at stats. I thought it was a special attacker because it's a fish, but it is not. Okay. Excellent. All right, now that we've got all that set up, the first thing I want to do still, Karthik, is test the recoil thing for Rage Fist. So I'm just gonna hit you with anything. Actually, you can switch into your you can lead with Dondozo and Tatsugiri if you want. And then we can just get them in the mouth early. That's fine. Oh, so it's +2. It can't be intimidated. Dude, there's like so much anti-intimidate stuff. Like even if they brought back Instant, it wouldn't be that good. Because we have so much anti-intimidate stuff. Get in my belly. It's a Hazel boost? Yes. If it was not, that would be probably broken. Couldn't do that. So you'll just kill a turn, Karthik, as will I. So there's like no shot that this isn't 50 base power. Yeah, I know. I thought that too. Like, I don't know why they do it in this order. I mean, they do the... I mean, it's still better than Anchor Shell, where it, like, activates one at a time, which is just asinine. Alright, so now Rage Fist. Recover. And so this will be a 50 base power one, in all likelihood, because we didn't actually hit the thing. So... this is what I expect to see. Oh, it does? Ugh. That did 119 down to 74. What? 119 down to 74? That did 45 damage. Oh, did you hit my Annihilate with something else? No, I used Takedown. Did that actually... increase it? Really? Because that dealt... No, that dealt 45 damage. Did I crit myself? I might have crit myself. I'll be more careful next time. Not actually. Okay. 119 out of 91. Yeah, I must have crit myself. And I didn't notice it. Playing for text. 28. Yeah, that lines up. And then if it was a crit, that could have dealt anywhere from 39 to 46, so that lines up. So it must have been a crit, and I just missed it. Okay, that's fine. So now I'll go ahead and I'll switch into my Ditto. And switch Toxapex into my Whirlwind guy. Has anyone tested if Opportunist activates when they're already at +6 for a stat? Imposter. Okay, you do get Tatsugiri. I couldn't tell you how it works with like Skydrop, but because it's been quite a while, but it does seem consistent to me at least. So yeah, my Tatsugiri is working just fine here. Yeah, that's good. So I'll switch out now into this guy, and I'll use Whirlwind first on the Tatsugiri. There is no shot that this works because it's gonna fail due to target, like almost certainly. But we'll see that in a bit. So I use Whirlwind into that guy, and that didn't do anything. So first thing we'll do is we'll check to see what... So if I Whirlwind into the Dondozo, does that work? Yes, that is correct. Whirlwind. Okay, Whirlwind failed. So I could not Whirlwind the Dondozo, and it said, but it failed there, so you did see that I used that correctly. Karthik, now use Body Slam into my Iron Moth. I'm holding the red card item. Lock on plus Mold Breaker. You can't. I don't think Commander is a ability that you can break like that. So red card. Yeah, I just didn't do anything. It not only does it fail, it activates and doesn't do anything. It's not even like back when like you did this with Dynamax, like it would say like the move prevents you from switching it out. But this just like that takes the cake. Like it activates and it doesn't do anything. Oh my goodness. Can you manually switch out Dondozo? By the way? Is that a thing you can do? Like, are you allowed to do that? I don't know if you're already locked in or not. Gives me... Okay, it says you're trapped and can't switch. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, you can't get off the board. That is pretty funny. But like, yeah, there's no shot that you can Mold Breaker past it, because I don't think it's a breakable ability. So I'll go ahead. So we've done this now. So then we have Rage Fist is done as well. We're getting close to my etc. at this point. So I'll go ahead and I'll run. And then we're going to test the double Tatsugiri thing. So probably the best way for that would be to do Perish Song. Which we saw last time worked. And that'll be a little bit faster than trying to, like, Toxic Poison me to death or something. Actually, I'll show it with Poison, because then it's the same idea as what Perish would be. Commander can be reactivated if Dondozo is revived. Yeah, we can test that too. So this guy is done, this guy is done, this guy is done, this guy is done, this guy is done. So let's go ahead and grab my Tatsugiri and Dondozo. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where my Pokemon are in my boxes. Dondozo. Okay, and then we'll grab... If I can click the right thing. Tatsugiri. Oh, there's another one in there? Oh no, that's right, it's the same one. I'm gonna grab this Tatsugiri, and I'll grab Perish. So... Yeah, connection error. Okay. We'll reconnect after this. Okay, we got all those things. That should be fine. It'll likely tell me that I got the connection error as well. Yep, there we go. Terastallized Pokemon switches in with Illusion. I've been meaning to check. I can't check that. Actually, related to that, Karthik, do you have a Pokemon with Illusion? Because it's going to be a lot harder for us to test that if it's coming from my perspective. You don't have a Pokemon with Illusion? Okay. I think I'll pass then on that one, Puke. Since it would be very hard to tell. Like Karthik could report what it was, but you wouldn't be able to see what it is from like the perspective that matters, I guess. Although we could, I'll go ahead and grab it just for the heck of it. I can see it from one side, and then maybe we can. Then Karthik can say what it looks like in chat, but we just wouldn't have the actual footage. Oh, I don't have. Did I evolve it or something? Yeah, if you want to. Up to you. Okay, so I'll lead off with one of my Tatsugiris and a Cricketune. Yeah, I'll let you know when we need to hit the button. Lol. Okay, so I'll go ahead and I'll just perish. You will all perish. He looks like he's stuck in the ground, but he's not. His little thing is behind him. Wah, wah. Okay, now let's switch to Dondozo. You put the fish in your mouth. Nice, we got a nice battlefield there in the second attempt. I wonder if that's got to be tied to like the protect and your stuff counter. But we don't have I don't have protect on that guy, so it's kind of unfortunate. Okay. I guess this would probably be a good time to actually be hitting you for the ally switch stuff, but actually you should switch out your mons, Karthik, so they don't die to perish. On. That doesn't happen to have pixelate, does it, Karthik? Nah, it doesn't matter even if it does. Okay. Tatsugiri dies. Now I'll send in Tatsugiri number 2. And see if my whale eats that one as well. Interesting, it didn't. That's very interesting. It did not trigger. Okay. So, does that mean my whale is still locked in? Interesting, my whale is still locked in. Huh, I don't think we actually tested that last time. So, you can't get another one in your mouth. That is interesting. Okay, so I didn't bring my revival blessing, so I'm stupid. But does that mean order up will? Interesting, huh? I want to see what order up does, because yeah, switch out your Pokemon, Karthik, because you're not like I don't like my Tatsugiri has died. So does that mean that order up won't work anymore either? Or will it still function? Okay, so I sent out Zoroark. Oh, that didn't illusion as anything because it was in the last slot of my party. It's not illusion for you right now, is it, Karthik? Yeah, I'm still able to attack with that. That's hilarious. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and... Yeah. So it looks like Zoroark right now. To be clear. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and Terastallize it then. Yeah. That's good. So I'm gonna go ahead and Terastallize it, and then I'll switch it, and then I'll switch out and back in. And we'll want to do the same thing with Illusioning as a Terastallized target. So I'll Terastallize it first. Yeah, that didn't even look that weird. Switch. I don't know. I haven't really been able to reproduce that that one glitch yet. So I'll go ahead and I'll switch in Garchomp. And then I will just... Good old spam rain. So I'm actually dealing damage. Any new revelations? Yeah, I think the most important one that we've learned is the interaction of Revival Blessing with moves that call other moves. So you can Sleep Talk and call Revival Blessing. Which is very good. So now I'll go ahead and I'll switch into Zoroark again. So it shows me as Terastallized, so that'll be interesting when you switch in then. If it appears as the Tatsugiri or not. Yes, now would be a good time. And so don't break my illusion initially, but on turn 2 you can break my illusion. Okay, so it sends it out with the hat. So, I mean, that's just a dead giveaway. That it is what it is. So, he also has a capture card, Puke. So what do you see when you hover over both Y info and then also plus info, Karthik? What do you see? Do you see both of them? So then I'll let you hit me. Okay, so Nightshade, and that will break. Illusion. Pretty typical. So nothing unusual there. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. I think that would be good enough for now. I'm going to I'll forfeit. And then we'll want to test the reverse for Commander. where we'll revive the whale. Or the catfish, whatever you want it to be. And we'll terastallize something else. And try to illusion as that and see how that behaves. Yeah. Did you get the Y info and plus info on that, Karthik? Okay, that's fine. Because that's the thing I'm pretty curious about. Although it is kind of a dead giveaway. You switch in and it's got the hat, so it's just like, yeah. It doesn't even try to hide that fact. Not very illusioned. IMO. TBH IMO. So we'll do the same thing for that, but I'll terastallize some other Pokemon and I'll switch in the Illusion Mon. Based on how that behaved, I would guess that it probably doesn't copy it. So again, it's very obvious what it's supposed to be. Just like, hey, this is a Zoroark. And then we'll do Killing Commander. So you'll just need to bring Pokemon that can take down my whale, and then I'll revive it, and then we'll do the same thing. So I'll go ahead and I'll grab Revival Blessing. Revive, there we go. Alright, I can leave one of my Tatsugiri at home. Actually, I don't think we need to do that. I think I could perish it, and that'd be okay. So I'll have that, and that should be good. Actually, let me move my... No, I don't need to move it, because I can just select it in the right order at Team Fruity. Okay, so I will do... Tatsugiri. Actually, you know what? I'll do Kricketune, Dondozo, and then these guys. So what I'll do is I'll perish on Dondozo. Then I'll switch in Tatsugiri. I'll wait for Dondozo to faint, which will then bring back Tatsugiri. And then I'll Revival Blessing, and then I'll switch back in Dondozo. And see if it goes back in the mouth. Alright. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's pretty funny too. It just has to do with whatever models it gives you. As far as I know. Okay. Now I'll switch to Tatsugiri. Ooh, we do our switch. Kicking my belly. I'm mashing A like that'll make the text play faster. Spoiler, it will not. Okay. And now we wait for Dondozo to die. One more. That sounds very complicated, Duke. I'm not going to test that today. Not because it wouldn't be a good test, but because I've already been going for an hour and a half. Alright. No, Tatsugiri! Tatsugiri does not look like it should be having a nasty plot. He looks way too innocent to be able to set up a nasty plot. What do you guys think? He's like cute. Alright, Dondozo. Okay, and now if I switch this guy in again, what's it do? What do you think? Devious little freak? Hey man, how would you call it a freak? Oh, yep, he hops right in. So Tatsugiri doesn't mind hopping in multiple times. It's just Dondozo won't let you hop in multiple times. It's like a pinky in the brain thing. It's not pink though. Actually, is shiny Dondozo pink? I have no idea. Rather than kill Dondozo again, I'm just gonna run. And then Karthik, we will. So that's enough commander stuff for now. I don't think we're gonna get anything out of these ally switch stuff, so we'll just do illusion versus terastallization. And then I don't know if you're willing to do the outrage thing, just to debunk that one claim on the biomechanics research thread. Just to make sure, because I saw that got like 17 reacts, and people were gonna say, "Why don't you implement it on Showdown?" And I'd be like, "Okay, all right, you have to eat soon. Perfect. Okay, we'll just do illusion then. We'll do illusion, and then that'll be all, and that'll be good enough for today." I also want to eat soon, to be fair. So we'll just cut it off at illusion. Okay. No, don't do that, dude. Are you kidding me? Huh? Alright, I don't know. Like DC refs or something again. Alright, link battle. Come on, dude. Actually, we could do singles. Since it kicked us out, we might as well just do singles for this. That'll be a little bit faster, so that way we only have to input like one move per turn. For illusion. Okay. So let's see, how do I want to do this? I need to get that Pokemon that I Terastallized to be in my last slot, so I'm gonna do... yeah, so I think I do... So I'm gonna Terra Garchomp, switch Garchomp to 6, and then switch in Zoroark. So you can just lead with whatever, Karthik. You'd like anything that causes moves to fail real nicely. So ally switch one would be good. Okay, Terastallized. Hopefully this doesn't kill you. Miss Rock Tomb, Miss Rock Tomb, Miss Rock Tomb. Okay, don't die. Thank you. Alright. Okay. So now I have Terastallized my Garchomp. So I will switch to Dondozo and then switch Dondozo to Zoroark. So you can record starting from this point, Karthik, if you want. So I'll switch to Zoroark. There we go. So it's something out Garchomp, but it does not have the hat. So that should be fairly obvious what I am. So if you can go ahead and do the Y info as well, Karthik, if you do press Y, then you also press plus, and see if you like see anything unusual, like when you select me, like if it like stands out at all, like what Pokemon I should be. Like on the plus, you can see that my Garchomp has a little like blue on it, but my Zoroark is unrevealed. Does that show the same thing for you, basically? It shows Garchomp as water type. Oh, it shows, like, okay. That's interesting. So that's really weird then. Wait, it shows real Garchomp as water type? Or in, like, Y info it shows Garchomp as water type? In Y info. Okay, well, I'll take a look at that when you send the footage to me. But that should be all we need from there then. Okay, awesome. Yeah, just send that my way. I'll include that like as an additive to the end of this video. So that way we can see it from that perspective as well. Alright, well, interesting. Okay. That sounds good. So they, like, tried, but didn't really do it? I don't know. Anyway, I'll go ahead and I'll cut it off there then. Thank you all for coming out. I appreciate it. Karthik, I will want my ally switch mod back. You can keep the fish. All right. Till next time, everyone else. Have a good one.